Hello, wonderful YouTube family, and welcome to another exciting episode of Chitchat. It's been an amazing journey with us, and we want to express our gratitude for all your comments, your likes, your shares, everything. Your support has been overwhelming, and that has kept our engine running. Welcome again once more. I am Stan Aneto, and seated just right beside me is the notorious personality that you don't want to ever hang out with, Noella Wankwo. And I hope that this is going to be a very, very wonderful episode. Interestingly, we have another guest just beside us here. He made something that, we can't even describe. Something magical, something astronomical. It's like one of those kind of food that you create in the space, in the outer space, like maybe in the moon, and bring it to the earth. Because he turned oha soup upside down, created his own recipe, and we're so proud of him, even though some people winked their eyes watching this episode. Welcome, I am Small Mouth. Boss, how you doing, man? You still remember this face?
Yeah, sure.
And I hope you enjoyed how they handled their episode.
They won't kill me that day.
No.
You wanted to finish us.
I will finish. Two guests, one guy.
I gave up.
All right, we're going to take a look at some of the clips from his episode, and when we get back to you. In the meantime, keep the comments coming. We'll be back in a moment.
Okay, since when did you start cooking? Like at what age?
When I was 2.5 years.
Wow! Another 2.5 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Professional cooking. First, put your oil.
No, you fed dry pot.
You fed dry your pot. And you fed dry your pot, then you put oil.
Remember saying our house, so you go fed dry your pot, then put your oil.
You put your oil.
How many spoons?
If you be 7 for our family, put 10 spoons.
7, 10. He's cooking or half.
Bros, you said that 2.5 years old you started cooking.
That's right, the funniest thing I've heard.
Like if you started cooking even before you started speaking. Practically, that's what it means.
You cook, come on for belly.
I'm not surprised say that food turned out that way.
So he was just cooking like a 2.5 years old. So
professional chef. No, professional chef. You actually started cooking with the oil first.
No, if you still remember, so that day, I tell you, I say I started cooking 2.5 years. Okay. So normally, if I worry person, you be supposed to understand. Say, let's not small begin one cook. Now they look me say, let's say, no, I'm not be.
No, that's what I said. He just cooked like a 2.5
right, viewers. What we had that day was a food made by a 2.5-year-old chap.
Yes.
That was amazing. Oha soup started by first pouring the oil. No, first drying the pot.
Yes.
This is as a professional. If you want to start cooking, you first have to dry the pot and then pour your oil.
My own way with that.
Hey, say, listen. Oha soup happened to be. That's the soup from your state.
Of course.
How would you react to such an amazing discovery?
He took me to another level. I did not see that coming. I have never seen a thing like that. What were you thinking about when you did that? What came to your mind?
Every day things change. You get things change.
Dynamism.
But you've seen a hustle before.
I've seen.
It's a hustle. What are you saying?
See, soup is just like
something where you take swallow.
No, it's just like car. Every year you brand new car. So the oha soup in 2000 which year did that?
2018 model.
That be that.
Now I know all the Anambra people. People that cook oha. You will be sending all sorts of bad comments now. But just chill. He is not Igbo. He's Urobo. And he has never made it that day. And in fact, did you know you were going to make that soup that day?
No.
So they just came and then these wicked people.
They planned it.
They planned.
My village people.
Honestly, that soup was something else. I love oha soup myself. I've tasted it and it's an amazing soup. But that one, he started. You know how people will start from A, B. I as mama started from Z. Why?
No, he didn't even start.
He didn't even start.
He did not start from anywhere because I've never seen any cooking done that way.
How did they start?
You started with frying your oil, just putting
start
everything.
Start things, seasoning, everything.
Professional.
Bros, you'll try.
We do things sharply. the
You
name
just
was
throw whatever comes.
And
to your
remember,
mind.
he came to redeem the boys. He came actually to redeem the boys. All right, we'll take a look at another clip and we'll get back to you. In the meantime, let us know what you think about this dude. Some of the comments, we are still going to get back to it. Some of the comments are something else. Bros, you need a heart of steel to read those comments.
How you got to laugh?
Make her dey cry. Oma dey cry. Okay.
No cry, I bet. No cry, not the good. Make her put this one.
What's that? What's that?
Tomato paste with this one.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Put am.
Interesting.
So I tell you, if I reach 7 for my family, put am. This one, of course, will not plenty.
So to cook your oha, you need to fry your tomato paste.
Where blender?
Welcome back to Chitchat with I am small man. You know, did you just see what happened?
He first added
Seasoning.
then tomato paste.
Oh
Who
my!
does that?
Oh my word! Like it wasn't even tomato. The tomato. The fresh tomato.
No.
The tomato.
The paste.
Bros, who offend you now?
The thing is, like I said earlier, it's an upgraded way
Oh my god.
to cook. It's ora soup. Abi?
Oha soup.
Yeah.
Oha.
He doesn't even remember the name of the soup he
maybe,
made.
maybe now ora cook that in that.
No, some people call it. Some dialects call it
You see,
oha.
But
Some people call it oha.
but I am small mouth.
Still the same thing.
I am small mouth. I want to ask you, why did you do that? Why did you add that? Did anybody confuse you, or which spirit led you to
think I
add?
did.
Maybe a spirit led him to add that tomato paste.
You know,
Why did you do that?
that day I think I was in the I thought I came with the mind of coming to cook beans.
You know, sometimes you watch this show, you don't get the privilege of finding the guests themselves right here. We have the privilege of having one here on set to answer back to your comments. We'll still go back to the comments so you can answer them. Yeah. Some people think that soup you made was something else.
Were you thinking
You will answer them
I'm coming for you.
No, were you thinking you were making stew? Because I don't understand.
because there's actually a difference between stew
Yeah,
and soup,
and soup.
at least in Nigerian context.
Exactly.
Let's call it stew.
He has come with another one.
Let's watch another clip. Just keep staying there and watch it. We'll get back to you after this moment. Stay tuned.
Sanitize and way.
No, she just wants to put on the switch.
You can't blend. Why do you think they shout?
You don't use blender before.
No, they use them now.
You dey use blender for the village where you from. Now this one, they take blend within soft. For the village.
You should know that
No,
for
not be-
dry things.
nah.
This is for dry. When you want blend crayfish and
You
other
should know
things.
that.
They don't change them.
Welcome, YouTube family. We are still here right on Chitchat with I Am Small. Bros, have you ever used a blender before? Please. Be very, very honest. Have you ever used a blender before?
No, I've not used blender.
First of all, he got scared.
Yeah.
The thing turned on and the guy ran.
I've not used blender before.
What have you been using in your village? They use a
A
stone.
granny stone now.
That guy said they use for village.
You
Now
use
would
the
they
mortar
use?
to pound.
No, that mortar service is at the bottom.
Why did you run when that blender turned on?
I didn't run.
Why they shout?
He said,
I-
why do you think they shout?
I was trying to protect myself.
You use the wrong one.
Yeah.
That is meant for dried things. That was what you used.
Ah. But
that was supposed to be
it
used
was
for
dripping
dry.
out yes. So the pepper was dripping out.
my question is Nuella. Let's not even talk about Ndidi. I mean Nuella. Why did you guys allow him to stuff the blender with the fresh tomato and even went ahead to blend? And you did not even tell him to stop.
Well, boys can cook.
Hi.
You know, on the show we don't tell you what to do. Just do your thing.
Anyway,
In as much as we try to confuse you, yeah. But do your thing.
Whenever you have the privilege of coming to this show, you know who to be very, very, very aware of. Very, very aware of. Be very cautious of. I don't need to mention. I don't need to mention her name.
I'm nice.
Be very, very, very careful, because
They're not they send you.
their mission are to derail boys.
No, but we didn't derail you actually.
Why?
We let him to do his thing because he also took us unawares.
But you saw him. You saw him
what
make
was
progress with his blending.
No, what he was doing, we didn't see it coming.
Do you remember you were encouraging me?
Yeah, they said go ahead.
But you just swept us off our feet.
Even when he watched the tomatoes inside the. He said the only complaint. He said, "Do you watch tomato? Do you watch tomato?"
He first started by sweeping us off our feet.
Ha!
That was the first thing you
I
did.
don't carry broom gun.
Okay, you use your cooking sweep us off.
Oh.
We didn't see it coming.
Anyway, that was history. You know, we can't possibly forget that what happened that day. We'll take a look at another clip. We will get back to you. I hope you're enjoying the show. If you do, please press that thumbs up. See you in a moment.
Just pour this thing and then turn.
No, I want to look whether the thing ground well.
What baby that?
Okay.
Why you saying that like that?
You know, get Gary.
Gary for what, please?
You want Gary? Why?
We put on inside the soup.
Gary! Like, are you for real? Are you for real?
Hey, bros, the bros. I fear who no fear you. Did you see that Gary coming into? I beg, Igbo people, I beg. I carry God beg who nah. He's just learning. He's just a learner.
No, that Gary aspect. That area.
How can you put Gary inside the oha soup?
No, Gary is good for soup.
Anyway,
They make soup thick.
I heard there's a kind that's some soups you make with Gary.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Come across that.
Somebody told me.
I know someone uses Quaker oats.
No, Quaker oats is understandable, but I'm telling you, someone told me that some people even add Gary to the egusi soup.
Really?
Yes.
To make it thick?
To make it thick in case the egusi soup is scanty.
Okay, maybe when they don't
It's not enough. They just add the damn thing there to thicken it.
Wow.
Most of these people that sell at the shop,
Yes. It's possible to mix it up with it. Yes.
Oh, wow.
But that wasn't the reason you did that. No. Because you even told me off camera that there's a soup in your village that they cook with Gary. Oh. What's the name of that soup again?
That's Owo soup.
Owo soup.
Are you sure? He's not sure what he's saying.
No, he told me.
Look at the look.
No.
No, you
You're
can search.
thinking.
No. If you're from Benin, it's like they make it in Benin, right?
I don't know about Benin, but
Urobos. I think that, and I had a soup that comes out nice. It's like white soup.
one of the best soup in Africa.
Yes, they don't use vegetable. Okay. You know, so probably when he was confronted with the mystery of that or her, he just, the Gary was not even presented. It wasn't part of the part of the things ingredients you guys provided. He just asked for it. Mm-hmm. Do you have a her? Do you have a Gary? What came to your mind when he made that request?
I don't know. I was like, okay, just do your thing. I was enjoying it, actually.
You couldn't even advise him that.
At some point, I got tired. I was telling him to give up because I was weak.
Hey!
I have never seen a guest like small mouth.
If there's a God called God of Oha, you know by now for the sacrifice. You're sacrificing a cow. A cow.
He will understand because by the time he tests that Oha, he will not say a different.
Oh my goodness. What do you guys think? Let's take a look at another clip and we will get back to you. Keep watching Chitchat. We'll be back in a moment.
Cost more grape and some
Lemon.
Lemon for inside. You know, say when you put lemon, I go the way you shop the meat.
No, wait, where you want to put the lemon? For here?
No, inside the meat.
Okay, inside the
meat. Yeah. Why you gonna clap?
I never see before, now my first time.
You cut her now.
Cut her now, not be knife there your answer.
Yeah. You cut her into two.
guy gave una intercontinental.
Let them follow say,
Lemonade or her.
no, you need to lemonize the meat. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have small mouth. I need to start praying for you at this moment for forgiveness.
I keep asking, why did you do that?
Lemon. But anyway, you know, sometimes some people sterilize meat with lemon.
Okay.
Like if you have some pork meat, you can sterilize it with lemon. You know, you're aware of that.
I know that.
So I don't know, maybe that was what he had at the back of his mind. Because when sometimes these guys get on set, they forget a whole lot of things. They act under some form of impulse, tension and all that. So they do things that, you know, readily comes to their mind. Why did you add lemon?
No, he even squeezed out the juice.
Yes,
and now
into the meat. Please, this is not hearsay. Want it to come out from your mouth. I am small, I am big mouth now. Please, what business? What business does lemon have with the beef that you intend using for her? Answer them. Answer them.
If you ask me, I don't know what I ask.
Oh my goodness.
Because that day, it just came to me like, you know, they use I think they use lemon to watch
Snail. Yes.
But that wasn't snail.
And I mean, it's not the shop snail.
Congo meat. Everybody eats. We love Congo, but that was beef, not snail.
It wasn't snail now.
But
So.
meat they call them now. For pigeon.
No, but you didn't use it to wash it. You just you squeezed out the juice and you added it into
Inside,
the stock.
yes.
Yeah.
It will wash everything.
Did you taste that soup that day? Do you still have a memory of what that soup
I
tasted?
know now.
Because I didn't taste it, but imagine soup.
Threw it away at the end of the day.
Super with your friend.
You are who chopper. You are who chopper.
Super with them carry gas.
You are who chopper.
Very interesting.
I know they that day, so I know fit talk. You understand? But for that kind of soup, after taking that soup, you will just go straight
Into the toilet.
be branching.
When I reached house that day, I know if
You know, purge. Nothing happened. You know, enter the other room,
You did not eat it.
I ate the food though.
You did not.
and it tasted very nice.
Very sweet.
Something where we throw away. They will arrange throw away for them.
Super then carry
2018 model of her. We'll take a look at some of the comments we have on this episode, and we get him to react to those comments. All right, the first comment we are going to read is from Uche Nelson. Uche Nelson says, "This guy be the learn herbalist work before in your pursue him." Because truth be told, everything that happened there looked like what they do
use for sacrifice.
for rituals.
If your people write as sacrifice,
Nelson, answer Nelson. Nelson say, you be the learn herbalist before your guy pursue you.
if I answer and he no go like
Answer, because that will happen even if you present it to the gods.
They'll reject it.
But the soup, now graded soup.
What do you have to answer? Answer Nelson. Nelson said were you once a herbalist?
answer
Were you once a herbalist in training?
If I answer him, I wish they know wish. So I don't answer him.
So you are not a herbalist. You are not a herbalist in training.
If I'm an herbalist, he should be an herbalist too. An herbalist and an herbalist.
All right. The second comment comes from someone that identifies himself as YouTube guru, and he writes, says, "This is called boys can't cook." Hi. You see what you cost for us now.
No, it's the boys.
You see what you cost for us now.
The boys that cause the problem.
Now, because of you, make somebody right say this show now supposed to be boys cannot cook. You see what it costs for us.
Boys can't cook. I've been a boss can't cook.
The boys actually make the show look like a parody.
Yeah,
They
but
come here and they cannot cook.
no, I know. I can speak for the rest of the guys. I mean, we can cook very well, which you know about. But I don't know what happened. And I know. Hold on. I know. I am small mouth. I know he can cook. I know he can really cook.
All this to pacify.
No, I know he can cook. But what happened to him that day? You know, they say, madman say, I know what they do now. What they do me, I don't know. So what happened to him that day? He didn't know. He couldn't tell. You know, he turned her upside down, brought the A and put where O is, and brought O and put where A is. It became Aho.
Something. What did he call it?
No, they call it or Hoba or Hagba or something like that. He shall manufacture the name I gave.
The other name. That name.
Let's take a look at another comment from Rosemilia. I mean, it has to be a lady. It says, "Now your own cooking come was pass."
I think that was the worst.
Are you saying that Charles Okocha did better than him?
Well, Charles,
It's not possible.
No, literally.
Are you saying that Emeko Koye's Akara?
No, let me respond to what you asked me.
Okay.
Literally, I would say Charles cooked better. You know why?
Why?
Charles made coconut rice. Charles gave us coconuts and he gave us rice.
I don't cook rice for you.
Wait, now you asked for her soup. You gave us something.
Don't eat my
At
coconut
least
rice.
if you see Charles's own, if you see Charles's coconut rice, you're seeing coconut.
Did
and
he
you're seeing
cook or
rice.
her soup?
You don't
Did
need
I
to be
cook?
told
Is it
that
coconut
this is
rice I
coconut
cook?
rice.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. That you made oha.
Why
So
did
you're
you
supposed to
cook?
make oha. So you made something else.
I'm enjoying
I
this.
don't know the name of what you made. Do you understand?
So
he made coconut rice.
He now made coconut rice for you.
Yes, he made coconut rice.
For house.
No, here.
You shop am.
We not chop am. We not chop am.
You got to know say the
We not chop am, but at least I'm seeing the coconut and I'm seeing the. But you,
I see my own horror soup.
didn't like oha soup there. No, there was.
Rosemary, I see what you are cursing. You see what you are cursing here. You see what you are cursing. That is like his own cooking is the war some boys can. You know what? You know the kind of grade you have given him.
And you know the way he was failing. If you're telling him, you say okay. Make a put am. You good.
All right.
Just adding.
Let's take a look at another comment. This one is from Bright Treasure. And he writes, he says, right from the introduction, he knows nothing in the kitchen. Oh, MG.
Yeah.
You felt that way that day?
Yes.
Bros.
That was what he displayed.
But
That was what you displayed.
if he had nothing to do with, if you know nothing about the kitchen, why did he accept to be on the show?
Because he feels he can cook.
He does not feel he can cook. The guy knows he can cook. That's the confidence.
You know, just sometimes when you feel you can sing, you're in your bathroom singing, and you know, especially when you have earpiece on. record your voice when you're singing along with your earpiece.
I'm not going to comment.
No. I need you to answer this Bright Treasure. That says right from the introduction, when they were introducing you, that time when you talk saying at 2.5 years old, they don't understand. These guys, they don't understand. Somebody who sabi cook started cooking from the age of 2.5. Say you know nothing about the kitchen.
I wonder why he said that.
No, that's very horrible.
From the
introduction, that it was very clear that you know nothing
About cooking.
It's not even about the cooking. Say, look at the very word. Say, right from the introduction, he knows nothing in the kitchen, not cooking. That means you could not even tell the difference between spoon and knife.
How she tell me?
How she take no? How you take no? I'm a boy. How you take no?
She felt that way first from the introduction.
How can you look at a professional chef like this and say
when you say somebody can cook? When you say you've been cooking from when you were 2.5 years old, it sounds somehow. So the person will be like, let me even see
that
what
was the reason why people did not believe I can.
yes?
No.
Yes.
But I wish I tell you, say I get 10 years experience of cooking.
Yes, their unbelief affected you.
No, I actually had an open mind. I know you can say anything you want to say. You're a comedian. You can say anything. So I had an open mind. But when you got into that kitchen, man.
Is it that he didn't wear his apron very well? Wait, is it that he didn't wear his apron very well? Or is it that he didn't wash his...
When he started the cooking proper.
He just displayed total ignorance.
When he dried the pot, I was like, okay, let's see what happens.
You even told me to dry the pot.
Oh!
I wanted to leave the pot where you said dry the pot. I can't say, oh, they dry pot.
Abio!
Are you sure?
Pot we're going to take cook, we go say dry am.
I needed to dry the pot for drying oil. Yeah.
Please keep your comments coming. Let's take a look at another clip. We will get back to the comment. It is boiling and burning here. Back and see you in a moment.
Hey, what? What is he doing? What is he doing?
We'll never eat wine again, no need.
What is he doing?
It goes soft,
Did you say, Mom, I think I should actually call my mom and report you.
I felt like crying.
Oh my goodness.
No. I felt
Diced
like crying.
cocoyam.
Then Gary was now the thickener instead of the cocoyam.
Was that supposed to be cocoyam porridge?
I don't know. Ask him.
Bros, what's in your mind?
You know, so normally they're supposed to pound the cocoyam.
Yes.
Exactly.
Get. And you go see chop am, abi? So not to stress myself.
He's always looking for a cover-up.
Oh, this life I can't kill myself.
Cocoyam was not supposed to be. It was supposed to be a thickener, not for you
You go
to
thick for
chew.
belly.
I am small mouth. I am small. Before that time, did you know how they applied cocoyam to oha soup? Did you know before that time?
I don't know.
But you for ask.
There no great tell me now.
I was not ready
They
to tell
should
you.
be good Samaritan. They go Bible talker.
Well, I thought. In fact, I don't even know what to say because I got confused.
Let's
at some point.
let's take a look at this comment. This comment is so hilarious. It says, "Chai, this guy wicked. He needs to be banished from Nigeria.
Oh my God.
He's the worst cook so far."
Oh, wow. Wow.
Stephanie Wankwo.
I think I saw that
should be.
comment.
I'm sure that Stephanie Wankwo is Noela's sister. Noela Wankwo.
I don't know who is Stephanie.
Stephanie, I'm sure you're related.
Stephanie, maybe you're my
I will
cousin. I
check,
don't
I will
know.
go and check that picture
Because that
later.
sounds like me.
Do you know she started by saying, "Chai." He said, "This guy wicked. He needs to be banished from Nigeria, not even from the
Nigeria.
You know that your citizenship should be completely terminated.
I need that bandage now.
Probably they'll make
He
it.
said he needs it now.
Need them now.
Maybe they will make him a Congolese.
Let them bring the visa.
No, they take you to Congo. You are okay with it, or Republic of Africa, Central African Republic,
Cote d'Ivoire.
or Cote d'Ivoire,
Do they have
or even Benin Republic.
Benin Republic or Chad.
You will banish you from Nigeria. Will make you a
They get cocoyam for them.
cocoyam. They make you go there. They chop as you like. And another comment here. This is just so interesting, guys. We love your comments. We love the feedback. It is giving us the energy we need to forge ahead. Keep those comments coming. Keep those likes coming. We are not going to so much like or dislike, but if that's what you want to do, all right. The last comment you're going to read comes from Faith Emmanuel. I don't know if Faith Emmanuel is a guy or but whatever. So I'm going to use a she because it sounds very much like a lady. He says, "All these blenders don't suffer for this guy's hand.
Honestly.
They misuse them." You know that applies to the earlier clip we watched where he tried to maneuver, use the blender.
I don't think she was talking to me.
Who was she talking to? Who was she talking to?
Guys.
Well, it wasn't
You
just
are
actually,
part
it was
of the
everybody.
guys.
Yeah, I think she was speaking in
Yes,
general.
but because that blender has actually suffered.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to survive up to the third season, but it actually survived.
Yeah.
In fact, Michael Uchebu tried to blend and turn the thing this way, and the thing just disconnected.
Yeah.
Why it's working? Bro, so not try.
No, let me say the blender. Let me try for her. Because I
The
use
blender that you ran away from when it started.
He said, why they shout?
Why the shout? And just run away from it. Anyway, we take one more clip and we'll bring this show to a wrap. Let's get back. Watch this clip with us. Let's see what you think. We'll be back in a moment.
Who does this for goodness sake?
I cook this soup finish.
What is in a pound or her? I say this thing wants a pound.
You go pound. You go harder.
Who does this now? What is this?
Chai. This soup, Chai.
It is well with the soup.
With the soup.
Wallahi.
Oh my goodness, like I didn't see that coming. That was the height of it all. You
well.
brought the oha, cooked it a while, took it into the mortar, pounded it generously, and then ended up dumping it into the stew.
I don't know.
I was trying to convince the Yorubas. Mostly they always use Brunte, they pound one.
But it's not a Yoruba.
Oh,
So
God.
I'm trying to encourage them too, so it will look as if it's only Igbo.
No, No, but Yorubas don't use what's it called? They don't use.
They don't use mortar. They don't
mortar.
pound mortar. I think we had someone on this show that used mortar right into the pot where the food was. Rico.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
Rico was supposed to make one of these
Kokore.
kokore, and he brought the mortar and the pistol and started pounding right inside the pot. Bros.
As long as you can achieve what you want with anything.
No, but why did you pound it? What have you ever seen where they boil and they pound?
Somebody must have
I don't
deceived him.
understand.
No,
Somebody must have deceived him.
So that it will be very
Soft.
done.
No, but oha leaf is very soft. So
No, I want it to be soft. I like soft.
And so you pounded it.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
I like soft.
oh my god.
This unfortunately, this is going to be the end of this show at this moment. We thank you so much for hanging out with us. We thank you for all your likes, your comments. And I don't know if you have the final word to tell your people, the people you disappointed and the ones you impressed.
I know be Amaka and I no fit disappoint them. Thank you for watching and keep on watching Boys Can Cook.
Any final word from you?
Well, I don't know what to say at this point. He's here. He couldn't even defend what he did. So I really don't know anything to say. I don't have words to say. Like, I am weak. And I'm also weak now that he's here. Honestly, I don't know.
I know cook another one now.
Your response.
Bottom line, the gods of Oha, I hope you've forgiven him.
Yes.
The Igbo people who own the soup, please, I hope you're forgiving him. And we hope that he has learned how to make Oha. So next time when we get you on the show to make a food, to make a soup like Oha, you will give them 2021 edition.
It's gonna be 242
242 edition.
percent.
All right, thank you for hanging around with us. Until we meet you again, take care and keep watching Boys Can Cook and Chitchat.